Hello, this is Peter B. And we're going to continue our journey of the 50 greatest players in Boston Red Sox history by Robert W. Cohen. And up now is number 45, Ellis Kinder. Ellis played for the Sox from 1948 to 55. He was a pitcher. During the time with the Sox, he was 86 and 52, 3.28 ERA, 93 saves, and 557 Ks. Kinder was a 32-year-old rookie pitcher with the St. Louis Browns in 1946. His biggest highlight during his Browns days was when he was playing against the Red Sox in Fenway Park. A seagull flew overhead and dropped a dead fish behind the mound just as he was about to pitch to Bobby Doerr. He was traded to the Sox in 1949. After the 47 season, he was traded to the Sox. In 1949, he was 23 and 6, 3.36 ERA, and 6 shutouts. He was a 1949 All-Star and was named Pitcher of the Year. They didn't have Cy Youngs back then, so it's equivalent to a Cy Young award. In 1951, he converted to a closer. In 51, he went 11 and 2, 2.55 ERA, and a league lead 16 saves. In 1953, as a closer, he was 10 and 6, a 1.85 ERA, and league leading 27 saves. The St. Louis Cardinals grabbed him off waivers in 1956, but during his days with the Red Sox, he contributed very nicely as both a starter and a reliever. So this is his 1955 tops. I really like the look of the 1955 tops cards with the portrait and a little drawing of an action shot in the back and those funky team logos back then. And that's the back of the card. So number 45, Ellis Kinder. Okay, on to number 44, Duffy Lewis, left fielder for the Sox. Duffy Lewis played for the Red Sox from 1910 to 1917, 8 years. His career with the Sox is 289 batting average, 1,248 hits, and 1,002 stolen bases. As part of Boston's $1 million outfield, he was left fielder, Tris Speaker in center field, and Harry Hooper in right. Of the three, he was probably the best defensively, as he had excellent range and an outstanding throwing arm. During those days, Fenway had a slight incline leading up to the wall. Duffy patrolled that incline expertly, and they ended up calling it Duffy's Cliff. In 1918, he was in World War I, and when he came back in 1919, he was traded to the Yankees. He was part of the early Boston World Series championships of 1912, 15, and 16. Missed 18 because of World War I. So this is Duffy's 1916 M104-4 from the Sporting News. Cool card. Okay, on to 43. Tim Wakefield. Tim Wakefield played 17 years for the Boston Red Sox, from 1995 to 2011. His career records are 186 and 168, 4.43 ERA, 22 saves, and 2,046 Ks. The Pirates released him after 1994 season, and the Red Sox grabbed him 6 days later. He had a very fine career with the Red Sox as both starter, reliever, and closer. He retired with 186 wins, just 6 short of the Red Sox record held by both Roger Clemens and Cy Young. He tied the Major League record for strikeouts in one inning at 4 strikeouts against the Kansas City Royals in a 96 victory on August 10th, 1992. 1995, he was named Comeback Player of the Year. He was an All-Star in 2009 and on the World Championship Sox teams of 2004 and 2007. Very steady pitcher, always seemed to be around the pitch, no matter how you wanted to use him. Tim Wakefield. This is his 2010 Topps card. Number 43, Tim Wakefield. Number 44, 42, lefty John Lester. He played 9 years for the Red Sox, from 2006 to 2013. He was 110 and 63, 3.64 ERA, and 1,386 Ks. He overcame cancer in 2007 to become one of the best left-handed pitchers and was Boston's most reliable pitcher during his playing days with the Sox. After the 2014 season, he was to become a free agent. So at the trade-in deadline, the Sox traded him to Oakland A's. And even today, the fans are still upset that they let John Lester go. He threw a no-hitter May 19th, 2008 versus Kansas City. He was an All-Star in 2010, 2011, and a World Series champ 2007 to 2013. So this is his Topps rookie card. And the back. John Lester, number 42. And the last one for today, number 41, fan favorite, George Boomer Scott. He played 14 years for the Sox, from 1966 to 71, and then again with the Sox 1977 to 79, mostly as a first baseman. 257 batting average and 154 home runs during his Sox playing days. He was a Fenway favorite with his booming personality. At the end of the 1971 season, he was sent to the Milwaukee Brewers in a 10-player trade. He had some real good years with the Brewers. At the start of the 1977 season, he was traded back to Boston. He is a 3-time Gold Glove winner, All-Star in 1966 and 77, and he was on the World Series team in 1967, a big part of it. This is his Topps 1969 card, and it is autographed. And the back of it. So there is number 41, George Boomer Scott. Well, I thank you very much, and I hope to have you join me for the next 5. Thank you.